And we're live. Hey! I decided to turn my snackage into content. I've done comparisons before. Oberto peppered beef jerky versus Jack Link's beef jerky peppered. Anybody remember when they were, oh boy, Oberto? Now they're just Oberto. Established in Seattle, Washington. I saw a thing about a store permanently closed for oh boy, Oberto. I don't know how old that article was. I was just looking to see pictures to remember what they looked like when they were oh boy, Oberto. Anyways, let's do some reading first of all. So, established Seattle, Washington. Oberto Specialty Meats, quality, flavor, heritage. Since 1981, we've been making our specialty meats the same way our founder, Constantino Oberto, did. We emphasize quality, flavor, and a relentless desire to be better every day. Wood smoked, no artificial ingredients, gluten-free, no MSG. I'll be the judge of that. Before we read the ingredients, though, let's see what Jack Link's has to say about themselves. Family-owned, small-town made. Jack Link, yep, he's real, and his family have been creating jerky for over 100 years. Born in the North Woods of Wisconsin, we're proud of our rural roots and the pioneer spirit of our teams in small towns across America. Expertly crafted, simply made. We carefully select each cut of 100% premium beef, then our expert craftsmen marinate it in our signature blend of seasonings and slow cook it over real hardwood smoke. That's it. They do have your satisfaction guarantee. What about Oberto? I don't see a satisfaction guarantee on Oberto, but that's okay. Oberto pepper jerky, back when it was oh boy Oberto, used to be the only jerky that I would eat. But I think the only other thing that I'd really tried was like teriyaki, because Mom likes that. Teriyaki's okay. It's not as bad as I remember it, but it's not like a flavor that I gravitate towards. Actually, no, it's better than okay. It's pretty good, but I prefer like peppered jerky. So, I wanted to read ingredients. Before I read the ingredients, though, 0.75 ounces, 0.625. Both of these were $1.25 at Dollar Tree, so Oberto gets you a little more snack for your money. Just a little bit. So, Oberto has beef brown sugar, water, salt, beef stock vinegar, spice, yeast extract, cultured celery powder, garlic powder, onion powder, sugar, sea salt, canola oil, natural smoke flavoring. Those are pretty good ingredients compared to some of the other stuff. Like, I recognize everything in there. Spice is slightly questionable because sometimes spice is actually MSG, and MSG isn't the healthiest for you. I'm not running away from MSG, but you know, like, if I had two choices and one choice didn't have MSG, I would probably avoid it. And not like, oh no, American food with MSG is bad, but Chinese food is okay, as the cliche goes. More like, no, I mean, if I could get my Chinese food without MSG, I'd do that too. So, pretty good. There's one thing, I forget what, this was maybe a few months ago, but like, every once in a while I read ingredients and they'll be like, and we made it just like they did back in the day on the farm or in rural Africa or wherever their heritage is from. And my mom will point out, yeah, did they really have some of those ingredients on the farm or whatever? No, not always. But what I say is, if they're using the same recipe pretty much, you know, maybe they've slightly changed it because there's a faster way to cook it to get the same result. Or, what else? What else am I counting up? Same result. Yeah, or like some preservatives. They're not the same thing they had on the farm, but adding that to make it last longer, I can kind of accept that. It's the same recipe, we just made it last longer. So, what does Jacklings have? Beef, water, sugar, sea salt, brown sugar. Contains 2% or less of black pepper. Flavors. Okay. Yeah, flavors, natural flavorings. They're sometimes not healthy. If it tells you where the flavoring's from, like natural potato flavor, things like that, that's fine. Just as natural flavors, it could be this one thing from seaweed that makes food taste good but isn't as healthy for you. Soy sauce, which is wheat, soybeans, and salt. Yeast extract, cultured celery extract, beef stock, hydrolyzed corn protein, maltodextrin, citric acid, pineapple powder. You know, I may go downstairs with just a little bit of these and see what my mom thinks, but it sounds like jerky with pepper and a little bit of seasoning, jerky pepper with soy sauce. Let's get into and try these, starting with Oberto. It's been a while since I've had Oberto pepper jerky, but see if it brings back childhood memories. Yeah, I'm gonna cut it with some scissors. Oh, also, calories are probably gonna be this. Yep, both of them are 60 calories. Calories are kind of a science at this point, keeping things to like the same calorie count. But, although this is one packet, so what I often do is I calculate a CPG number, which I call calories per gram, because you can be the same number of calories, but it would have to be well, yeah, but it's how much are you getting for those calories? So, both of them are 60 divided by, this is, or you can do calories per ounce as well. But, the reason I like to do grams is because grams don't really have a decimal. Well, actually, they kind of do, unless you get really teeny. Or wait, no, ounces. No, I'm thinking pounds. Ounces are the ones that are. So 0.75. So it's about 21.26 grams. So let's just do 60 divided by 21 grams. So that's 2 calories per gram. Now, what does Jacklings work out to? What's our CPG for Jacklings? Jacklings is 0.625 ounces. Or, no, wait, they're 18 grams and 21 grams. Oh, that's why I do CPG. Because the grams are usually not a decimal place. So, yeah, because we got, 21.6. So, 21 grams, so we need to do by 18 grams now. So, 60 calories divided by 18 grams. No, sorry, not 10, 18. So, yeah, they're less CPG. So, it's about 2 calories per gram. So, 2 CPG for the Oberto, and about 3 for the Jacklings. All right, let's try it now. A little tougher than I remember. And I actually like a little bit softer of a jerky. But it's good. There's a very slight sweetness to it. They have some sugar in there. Yeah, brown sugar. And there's the beef stock, which I would think beef stock, from my culinary experience, is like beef and seasonings and stuff boiled down, or like beef bones boiled in water. So, I'm a little surprised they don't list things there. But there's a very nice, it's a very subtle peppery flavor at the end. Ooh. We got some bigger pieces with the Jacklings. Oberto, Jacklings. Jacklings is also softer. Oh. And sweeter. Wow. I like the texture of Jacklings better because it's softer. But I like the flavor of Oberto better. Well, if I had to pick one, though, the Jacklink silica gel, or whatever the oxygen absorbent here is, smaller than the Oberto one. But it's also a smaller package, too. But supposedly hand warmers, like the kind that you squish when they get hot, supposedly they have the same ingredients as some of these packages. And so you could use them as an oxygen absorber, although the ratio is not guaranteed. So, no promise they'll perform as good. That's so hard. Give me the texture of the Jacklings, the flavor of the Oberto. Yeah, that's, I think my mom would probably go for the Jacklings. Well, let me try one more, because she also likes it to be actual meat texture. Like some of the meat sticks that you get don't really have the texture of meat. She doesn't care for that. I think the Jacklings is just softer. I think my mom would go for the Jacklings because it's less spicy. But I'm going to say... Yeah, okay, I have to pick one. If I was in a store, I think I would go for the Oberto. Because even though it's not... I don't like the texture as much. It's like the flavor. And like I can get through the texture. And texture doesn't linger. Flavor does. Well, that's going to be it for this video. Although I'm thinking about going downstairs and seeing if my mom is willing to do a really quick YouTube short tasting them. Because I'm curious about her opinion. So, but I'll see you guys in whatever's next. Bye!